Now then. Mind you, at first glance, there's no easy starter. I think the only potable red is the one into the right corner. I'm not sure what's available into the left. They look to be blocking each other. He's one of the best rest players I've ever seen, Barry Hawkins, and he's going to have to call on that prowess now. That tells you, I mean, I've seen him miss very few shots with the rest, but it's just the situation that's caused that.
Thank you.
He knows where the reds are. It's not easy to get onto a colour, and the pressure on that pot was just too much because he knew he was sticking Ronnie in. And Barry knows only too well if Ronnie gets this positional shot correct to start with, he can get onto the black for the same pocket.
One.
He didn't play to cannon the red, that's for sure, but he'll take that. He was just playing to miss that red and get nicely on the black, but the cannon has worked out okay. It'll need a delicate little cannon here to keep the white in amongst the reds. And as John alluded to in one of the earlier frames, with this type of shot, with screw, the easier you hit it, the more angle you can make. He's not quite sure if he can hold for the middle of the three reds there that are in a line, if he could catch the middle one, but he couldn't. He had to play the other and just... If this one goes in the right corner, he's okay. If it doesn't, he's out of position.
8.
It's amazing. You can put the white right in amongst the reds and you're not on a pot. The only possible pot is the one up into the corner, and he's right on top of that. Well, this is tough to judge because he's quite close to it. Oh, he's got it.
Yes, and as we're showing you in that super slow, good, clean strike of the ball. Well, a little bit straight on
15.
this red, maybe. Just got to force it this side of the baulk line to be on a baulk colour. Oh, just enough angle to do that. In fact, that good an
60.
angle, he was able to play for the blue and played it inch perfect. Great chance now for Ronnie. You'd be very surprised if he didn't get enough to get to the snooker's required stage, the way the reds are spread. Black available into both corners, and he'd love to get on that red just to the left of the black sooner rather than later, and then that just clears a path from both sides of the table to get on the black. And I would suggest very, very worrying times for Barry Hawkins, this. He was looking for a good start this morning.
29.
He's not got it. There'll be a mid-session interval after this
30.
frame. I know he does a lot with Terry Griffiths Terry will have to work some magic.
Because if Ronnie goes on to win this frame, it'll be 9 frames in a row.
37.
In fact, Barry Hawkins has only managed to score 9 points this morning because he's had very little chance. He's let that one slip. That will annoy him slightly.
45.
I don't think it's in line for the pocket, the plant, but because he played such a poor positional shot, he might take it on. He did, and it's there.
46.
And of course, that's the difference. Ronnie playing with all the freedom that you can go for anything. Barry Hawkins has not got that luxury.
I mean, if he can go on to win this match quite comfortably, Ronnie, and it looks like he's going to do that, I'm just thinking the other semi-final, Mark Selby and Neil Robertson, they're going to have such a battle, and he's certainly going to be fresher than his opponent will be, but there's still a long way to go, but he's certainly on his way into the final. Is the defending champion.
54.
Just a quick glance at the scoreboard. Well, there you go. Ball spotted this session. 100, well, 101 now, Ronnie. Just 5, Barry Hawkins. One-sided or what?
59.
But that's the nature of snooker. And he had a couple of chances early on this morning, Barry. He wasn't able to make them count.
60.
And then before you know where you are, particularly with a talent like Ronnie O'Sullivan, before you know where you are, the first 4 frames are over and you've lost them. So now 51 points the lead, 67 remaining.
65.
Red, colour red required.
66.
If he's straight on this pink, it's not a formality. After the pink, pink will put him 58 points in front, 59 remaining, couldn't be straighter. The next red is not a certainty.
Just reckoning the score up, it doesn't give you the running total. You've got to work it out yourself, and sometimes, especially early in the morning, sometimes your brain's a little bit scrambled.
I don't know about you, Dennis, this early in the morning I had a problem seeing the scoreboard.
72.
Just the red needed.
And there is that red that John mentioned. I mean, he's brilliant with his right hand, he's brilliant with his left hand, and he's not too
78.
shabby with the rest. There's not many weaknesses.
Yeah, I'm always
79.
amazed how good he is with the rest, because as you say, he doesn't use it often, does he? Well, he's okay. He didn't expect the cannon, but he's just about on this red.
Well,
87.
possible back-to-back centuries. He's on fire is the rocket.
$93. 94.
In fact, he'll go ahead of Neil Robertson. This will be his 9th century.
Well, it is absolute pleasure to watch. It really, you feel for Barry Hawkins,
103.
but it's just tremendous snooker. And not only the potting and the break building, the safety, the match play side of it.
106.
That's what's really put lots of pressure on Barry Hawkins. Well, the brown doesn't go in, but that won't matter to Ronnie. Here we go back to the dressing room. Disappointment once again for Barry Hawkins. The Rocket got a skip in his step. He's won all 4 frames and now leads by 10 frames to 2.
Well, we are